All right, so this is Griffin. Griffin, I actually put you next to Big Poppy, David Ortiz. Okay, yesterday we talked about this concept, and I showed you an example of a hitter staying inside the triangle. Okay, and you're going to see Ortiz as he loads, he does go a little outside the triangle. Okay, but remember the whole concept of timing a pitcher. So I know my timing starts when that back hip starts moving forward. Okay, so that little move right there, that's my timing mechanism. So, you're looking at a great hitter who actually breaks the rules a little bit, okay, but he's gathered there, and now my timing starts forward, okay. So the big thing, and the reason I point that out is we talked about this yesterday, your initial move, you kind of go outside the triangle a little bit. If you see your head, your whole body kind of moving outside the triangle, I'm going to draw a circle, but that kind of moves back outside the triangle a little bit, okay? So we can live with that as long as our next move is going forward, which you do, okay? But here are the big differences I want us to really start focusing on, okay? So let's look at Ortiz's hands. So he starts in a good, comfortable position, okay? As he gets ready, okay, so that's basically preparing to stride, okay? Whether we keep our foot close to the ground, whether we go up like a pitcher like this, okay? Notice where his hands go. So they're now down in that relaxed position where we were trying to start yesterday, okay? But as that back hip, again, starts forward, okay, or towards the pitcher, as the back hip starts to move, look how the hands settle back and up to where we started. So that's the position we're in. The difference with you, and again, I want to point out, you have all the pieces, okay? All the pieces are there. It's the timing of them and getting them in the right sequence is going to allow you to hit the ball much harder, okay? So here we go with you, okay? We're ready to go forward now. We're ready to stride. Your hands are already up and back. Now as you begin your movement forward, look how your hands come with you. So by the time we get the weight transferred back to the middle, the front leg supporting our weight in the middle, that's where you are. And notice the difference of bat position. So we look at, the load. We've got, a simple way to say this is knob to catcher. Here we have knob towards home plate. Okay, so we look at the difference in the way our bodies are loaded. If we're going to hit a ball hard, okay, if you're going to crush the baseball, just, forget that's David Ortiz and that's you at the bottom. Just look at an individual, whoever it is, which one has the power here, I guess the body positioning to hit a ball hard. You notice how the body's loaded here, where there's very little muscular load in the picture down at the bottom, okay? So I don't want to focus on just positions, but I want to focus on the entire body movement and how we're using our body to hit a ball hard. So in essence, you're going back together and everything comes forward together, okay? Whereas with Ortiz, you see a separation or a stretching across here, okay? And where that comes into play is the difference in how we get the bat to the ball, okay? You're going to see the hips begin to open right there. So remember we talked about timing and I was saying yes, 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 and then we rip, where you're going yes, 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 and then you're kind of just throwing the bat at the ball, okay, as opposed to allowing the hips to pull the bat to the ball. And that, I can point that out here. We see the hips ripping through. Look at the position of the arms. Again, the arms don't move, okay, it's the hips carrying the bat to the ball. Notice how his elbow is still kind of in the same place on the body. So as my hips rotate, the arms get pulled into that position. Not because our arms jump there, it's because the speed of the hip rotation pulls them there. You're going to see your hips start to turn, the arm gets pulled down, great position right there, but now watch as your arms now leave. Okay, so right there your elbow is getting away from your body and you're just throwing your hands towards the ball. Okay, whereas with Ortiz you see the hips continue to carry all the way through rotation. Okay, and again, watch the hips. Okay, the hips are completely rotated. You don't see any more rotation of the hips. Okay, after that. Here we see contact, and then we see right here, watch your hips. Finish rotating. See that? So that's the rotation we have to have taking us to contact. And that you're not getting that until way after the swing. Because you allowed yourself to get here and then throw your hands, your hips stop. And then they finish coming through. So what we want to work on is getting here, here, here. That's actually perfect. Okay, so let's look at how you got there. Here we go. Ready? We load, we load, we load, and boom. If we start rotating the hips from right there, okay, get the front side down, right there. Let the front hip start to pull you open, and just let the back go to the ball from right there. But watch what happens. You keep going, 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 and then your hips slowly rotate and your arms are taking over. Now our hips finish the swing. Okay, so again, think yes, 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 and let the hips hit the ball right there, and you're golden. Okay, rather than let the hands stay back and just drag through the whole time. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense, and enjoyed working with you, and we'll do it again next time.